Guys, don't you ever change who you are for a woman. Just don't do it. Listen, man. You met a girl at the park and you ask her out, right? She said if you want to date her, you must become a Christian first. You know you hate to go to church, but because you think she's hot, the first person who arrives at her church the next Sunday is you. Why? You've been wearing earrings since you were 16, and you love that. But she said if you're going to be around her friends, you gotta take them off. And you did. Why? You always went out with your boys on the weekends. Now that you met that new girl, she said if you want to be with her, you're gonna have to stop this. And you did. What on earth is going on with you, dude? You think pleasing her will work in your favor? You think doing what she says she likes and giving her what she wants will make her like you? But you're wrong. It's the opposite that will happen. I cannot count how many guys I know that lost their chicks because of that. They met a girl and she fell in love with them. Everything was going well until they started to change who they are and how they do things so they could please her because she asked them to. She complained about you working too much and barely having time for her. And to make her happy, what did you do? You quit your second job and start spending more time with her. But a few days later, what does she say? She said she needs some space and she starts being distant. You think you were doing the right thing, right? But no, you were out of your mind. When your wife or girlfriend asks you to change your behavior, your habits, your principles, the things you like to do, the places you like to go, how you dress, walk and talk, etc., always remember that the person she's asking you to change right now is the one she fell in love with. You the same guy she met a while ago, went out with, married, had sex and made babies with. You that same guy. It's a combination of personality traits that made her like you. Maybe she found you funny, confident, respectful, arrogant, intelligent, ambitious, goal-oriented, emotionally mature, fit, to name a few, and she loved it. It's a combination of many things that made you attractive to her. Your behavior, your character, how you carry yourself, etc. But now, suddenly, she thinks you would be better without your braids, without your friends, without your earrings, your second job, your tattoos, etc. Suddenly, she thinks you would be a better person if you were less arrogant, if you go to law school instead of music school, if you listen to your parents instead of pursuing your dream, if you go to church, if you get baptized, if you go back to school, spend more time with her, take her out more often, just to name a few. Listen, man, her asking you to change all that is not a problem. Not at all. She can want and ask for whatever she thinks she likes. The problem is you listening to her. You are changing for her. And you're doing this just to please her, to make her happy. Because you don't want to make her mad. You don't want her to leave you, to start seeing you differently. You are changing who you are because you want to continue to have access to her. Because you want to continue to have access to her vagina. But you don't realize that by doing this, you are pushing her away from you instead. Because when you change who you are, you stop being the man she fell in love with and you become a totally different guy. The thing is, she knows how much she likes the man you are now, but she has no idea if she will find you attractive once you change. Why? Because she has not experienced the new you yet. She might have experienced or seen other men like this that she found attractive, But those other men are not you. What might have worked for those guys may not work for you. What might have made them attractive may not necessarily make you attractive. So she doesn't know if she's gonna like the new guy you will become once you change. She doesn't know that yet. And also, changing who you are just to please other people is feminine. And now that you've complied with her request once, you can no longer say no. You can no longer refuse when she tells you the next thing that she wants you to change. She will find things that she likes in other couples, and she will want her relationship with you to be the same as those. And when you refuse, when you say no, she will be mad, distant, unhappy, angry, and everything else. And that will open the door to a whole lot of other problems. So my guy, I'm telling you again, never change who you are for a woman. Instead, let her prove herself to you by becoming the woman you want her to be. Guys, remember, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you are missing out. The Relationship and Leadership Forum. The Relationship and Leadership Forum. That's the name of my channel. So go ahead and subscribe right now. My name is Isno Jean-François. Like, share, and comment. I'm out. Ciao.
Hey, right now, before you go, I need you to go on YouTube and subscribe to our channel, The Relationship and Leadership Forum. That's where we teach men how to be men, which makes them automatically more attractive to women. Also, follow us on Facebook and start practicing everything we teach. A masculine man is attractive, and no woman can resist that. The Relationship and Leadership Forum. You found us, and that's a good thing.